Hey, what up everybody? It's your favorite Asian robot right here. Today we're going to talk about the difference in playstyle. I actually received a chance recently to showcase the difference in a person's playstyle and how it affects somebody. I'm actually going to demonstrate that to you guys with this. Alright, so a homie named Ronnie Neville said that they thought that my near flawless Dauntless discipline chronivore chainblade was obsolete in comparison to the Tempest style, which I had put out, you know, the absolutely broken Tempest chainblades. And what I want to express to you guys is that what he is experiencing is actually the difference in playstyle. Right here I've got my Tempest chainblades. All right, so I'm gonna go in and fight this Rezakiri. Right now, if you're wondering what island I'm on the Razor Cliff Isle. All right, and I'm going to fight this Rezakiri right here. Okay, so I am level 13, it is level 19, we are 6 levels under leveled. All right, and the element is neutral. We do not have an elemental advantage, obviously. All right, but that's gonna mean that we're gonna need an apples to apples comparison. So we're gonna go try and get a level 19 later on that isn't the Rezakiri, because the near flawless build is based on the chronivore chainblade. So what I'm gonna show you guys is how long it takes me to kill this thing. All right, and we're gonna do the comparison apples to apples. All right, so I'm gonna guesstimate my kill time at about a minute. Well, slightly more than a minute, sorry. Depends on how many mistakes I make, really. Now, the other thing that I think a lot of people don't realize about this particular build is that the effect of Skullforge is really quite significant. A lot of people really seem to underestimate how powerful having unlimited stamina is. And I think that that's where a lot of people sort of lose their way. Okay, so it's about a minute 30 seconds, close to 2 minutes. Now, if I had a way of attacking in the sky, you know, that'd be different. But I doth not, so we'll have to self this. Okay, so it is about yeah, roughly a 2-minute-ish kill time. Okay, so we're gonna go do the same thing right now, but I'm gonna switch over to the near flawless chain blades. All right, so we're gonna do that right now. We'll come back to the same island and wait for a level 19 creature of a different element to spawn so that it's a fair comparison. All right, so we have an opportunity here with the Koshai. Koshai is level 19, right? Okay, I'm gonna ignore the Scray for a second. I've currently switched over to the near flawless style with the discipline chronivore chain blades. And like I said, we're gonna do an apples to apples comparison by fighting another level 19 creature. My chain blades are still level 13. Both fights were without tonics, obviously. So the Tempest style is designed for people who want to blade fast. This style, okay, the near flawless style is designed for slayers who want to blade with discipline. So here, all right, knowing behemoth attack patterns is more important. Why? Because you're focusing on the use of your discipline, all right, and everything that comes with it. One of the biggest things that would be similar, I guess, would be your ability to counter behemoths. Although here you do it with discipline instead. This is why for this particular style, your survivability should be high if you know how to use it. Especially because you've got plenty of shields coming from your you know what you call it? Coming from your Skarn's Defiance. Oh man, I can't believe I couldn't remember what Skarn's Defiance was called for a second. But as long as you're using the style appropriately, you will still get roughly around the same kill time for something that is 6 levels above you. And you're about to see that right now. There may be slight differences. Actually, in fact, this thing should have a slightly faster kill time if I'm not wrong. There you go. It's dead. So it doesn't mean that one style is obsolete and the other one is not the other one is optimal. You see, so Mr. Ronnie actually just found his better playstyle because he said that the survivability of this build was obsolete and that, you know, he could not survive easily with these chain blades. But realistically, this is what I'm talking about. This is why I try to express to Slayers that it's so important that you try different builds to find what suits you. Because what we've just shown is that the kill times are roughly the same for the two builds. Even though they have totally different cell setups, it is about a difference in playstyle. Now, of course, a master blader like me, get it? Yeah, you see what I did there? Master blader, huh? A master blader like me has mastered all these different styles. But when I create these styles, I don't create them with the idea that, oh, this is going to be replaced by something else. No, if there was one best build, everybody would just use that one build. But here's the thing, you need to understand exactly how a build is played and how it is utilized to properly give you the kind of damage that you need. This particular style is designed for those that like to counterpunch behemoths, that know the behemoth attack patterns well. You take advantage of that and you bring the behemoth down using your discipline, and you have Chronovore as a revive just in case things go pear-shaped. All right, but you have to drain your stamina and you have to play with low stamina. The reason being that here you've got discipline as a counter. Tempest style uses the Skull Forge instead, whereby you have to constantly dodge, set your stamina low, and, you know, fight with that particular style, but you always have a dodge ready. You see, your dodge itself becomes a weapon. You time it with the pulse and you go hard. That is what that style is all about. So honest to God, the real difference here, as you have seen, is about playstyle. And that's why it's so important for Slayers to try different builds to get the kind of playstyle that they need. Okay? Ladies and gents, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you want to see more of my Dauntless content, you want to support more of my Dauntless content, send a tip via the link in the description below. You can also, like, you know, send super thanks, send super chats on YouTube, whatever you want. It all helps keep the channel running, all right? So I thank you very much for helping me run this channel. Also, here's our thank you scene. Thorn of Honor, Miss Eve and MJ Riffa, the only fan level, Death Dawning 982 at Plus Ultra, Red Text 2156, The Forgotten, Stephen Martin, Joshua Moritz, Jerry Fast, Nate the Great, Rogue Assassin, Old Mr. Cream Puff, Zach NFG, all the Prestige. Thank you so much for watching this, and I'll see you on the next one.